Today on Plug and Play, we're going to be checking out the Bassforge Hellraiser by JST. How's it going, everybody? Craig Peters here. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've posted any videos, especially any plug and play videos. As you can see, the scenery is a little different. I've switched out my studio into a different room, so it's a little bit more spacious, so that's always nice. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out the Bassforge Hellraiser by JST. Now, I've been really just looking everywhere for really awesome bass amp sim, and when it comes to guitar amp sims, I feel like there's so many really cool options out there, but when it comes to the ones for metal, I feel like it's a lot harder to find one that just sounds really good and easy to use, just sounds awesome. And I feel that JST really nailed it with this one. It's really cool, and it just sounds like it takes any sort of just dry signal and just, I don't know what they did to it, but with this one they really knocked it out of the park with this one. So there's a lot of videos out there, I'm sure, that show how it's used with like a real bass DI. But one of the things that I thought was really awesome about this one is how it takes a bass, let's say like a virtual instrument, and just makes it sound even more realistic. So what I'm going to be showing you today is an example of a track that I did. This is a song that I wrote for a client who wanted some more kind of more in the style of like a deathcore kind of thing, but I don't come from a deathcore background, but this was kind of like my take on doing something sort of in that style, and they were happy with it. So what I used was the Euro bass by Submission Bass, and that's probably my favorite as far as like a bass virtual instrument. But I was curious because even though that one comes with different NKIs for different tones that are baked in, I wanted to see how it would sound with something like a bass amp sim. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to play you a little part of the track just so you can kind of hear how it sounds in the mix, and then I'll show you how it sounds by itself and go through some of the presets, because the bass presets that come with Bassforge Hellraiser are pretty badass. So let's go ahead and check out the track and start dissecting it a little bit. And this tone, for lack of a better term, is just pretty fucking brutal. So let's just go ahead and listen to how it sounds by itself, and then we'll go ahead and check out some of the different presets. So this is pretty much how this sounds by itself. This is just straight Euro bass. Let me go ahead and find a part. Let me go ahead and solo it first. So go ahead and show you the MIDI that we're working with. So this is it. This is all it is. Not very inspiring, right? Now let's hear how it sounds, and let's hear the magic that Bassforge Hellraiser brings to this. So let's go ahead now and hear how this sounds with just guitars. That's all we want to hear, just bass and guitars. Pretty big difference, I think. So that was just automatically like, okay, like this is sort of like a really awesome combination when it comes to, because even though I have a real bass, but restringing it, tuning it, making sure everything's perfect for just doing pre-production, because this is pretty much like the pre-production sort of stage where it's just like you want it to sound good, but you're not trying to, you know, re-record it. I mean, this is cool like if you're just trying to get ideas out and then later on you want to have a bass player record. But this is, you know, for this being pre-production, it's pretty exciting for me. So so like I said, it comes with a bunch of presets. So let's go ahead and check out some of the presets now. Let's see, let me pull up Hellraiser. Now I'm just going to go ahead and solo the bass for now, just so you can hear the presets by itself so you can get an idea. So you see it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different presets in various different styles. I felt like the one, the hefty clank, sorry, it's hard for me to see, so I have to sometimes get really close without my glasses, but it comes with Brute Boy, Demons in Me, Devil's Rock, Hefty Clank. Hefty Clank's kind of the one that I've found that seems to be more of the sound that I like. And then we got Hell Walk, Maximum Destruction. I don't know if that's a typo or something. Oh, Maximum Destruction, my bad. And then Warm Lavas. All right, so let's now go ahead and check out some of the different presets to hear how they sound with the programmed bass. So yeah, Bassforge Hellraiser is it's a pretty gnarly bass amp sim plugin, and I really like it. I've seen some other ones that I've been wanting to check out, but I've always been a pretty big fan of the JST stuff. So when they announced that they were coming out with a bass amp sim, I was pretty excited to check it out, and I gotta say, it's pretty awesome. So if you want to get any more info on Bassforge Hellraiser by JST, make sure to check out their website. I'll put the link in the description. And let me know what you guys think of the mix. I think it sounds pretty awesome when you put it in context with everything. It definitely sort of makes the guitars a little bit more growlier, and yeah, it sounds pretty damn heavy. So if you haven't yet already, make sure to subscribe, browse the channel. There's some tutorials and playthroughs and stuff. Sorry for the pointing, I know that's rude. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. See ya.